here with the 2019 championships. Advanced San Francisco versus DoCo. DoCo's second team in the championship. Let's see if they can bring home the trophies for both levels. Advanced San Francisco here is undefeated on the weekend. I believe DoCo is also undefeated, winning a tough battle last night against Iron Horse, which was pretty much a winner-go-home game for both teams with the way our matchups work. So we'll see how this goes. DoCo playing that late game last night. See if that affects their legs at all.
I missed that. Where's Advance from?
San Francisco.
San Fran.
San Fran. So this is Chris Rotelli's club, legendary.
Oh, nice.
Legendary Virginia player.
Is he coaching this team, or
he's definitely not down there. I don't know. I don't think he's here this weekend actually. Advance has tons of programs. They have programs from East Bay, South Bay, San Francisco, Tahoe, all over the place, and I think they're moving up some teams up to Seattle as well. So that's a pretty big program, and he's at the helm. So I don't know if he can come to every single tournament, but he usually is there. We actually run a joint tournament with Advance and Adrenaline a little later this year called Western Lacrosse Championships, and Rotelli's been a huge help with that, planning that one. He's a great guy. So we'll see how his club fares today. They're the favorite to win right now. I think I was mistaken before. DoCo did have one loss on the weekend, and I believe it was to Advance. So this is a little rematch for the weekend.
I like that.
Oh,
well, that's a pretty good take there.
Let's see what good defense. Great defense by Advance.
Yeah, they are packed in tight there, ready to slide, ready to help. Got to get some cutters through the middle. Make them turn their heads a little bit.
Oh, lots of pipers here. First game we saw 4. Last game we saw 2 or 3. Starting off the game here with one. Ooh. Oh, just missed the mark. I thought that was in. Just released a little late.
Pretty good hard take to the goal there. That's the risk, though. If it doesn't go in the net, you're typically going to get bumped into the crease. So got to make sure you take advantage when you get that opportunity.
Nice clearing opportunity. Nice little clear there for Advance. DoCo's bringing the pressure out. Way outside the box. Like to see how that long stick midi play. I think he's long stick midi, but plays the rest of the game. See if he's one of those guys that likes to chase him down. Ooh, just lost it. Got DoCo here bringing the ball, getting a nice successful clear, setting it back up on offense.
Not a bad offensive set there. You can tell they're well coached, the Advanced team, you know, trying to dodge, draw, slide, and spin it a couple times, attack the backside. Just weren't able to kind of get by the defense. Didn't spin it quite quick enough.
Zach, I don't know if you know this, so DoCo's actually run by Matt Bachlet, who I think you might have played against in college.
Yeah.
So he's actually not out here this weekend because obviously you guys have MLL games going on. So
yeah. So we played together for a couple years for the Outlaws as well. So
awesome.
I know Matt really well. Good friend.
Yeah. So I was bummed that he wasn't out here. He's a I just met him recently, but a little embarrassing. First time I met him, I actually told him he was one of my heroes in high school. So it's
he's a legend, no doubt about that.
Absolutely.
The guy is still at the top of his game, been playing in the league for a long time. And no, he's a great player, great coach, and ambassador for the sport for sure. Just saying that in case he's watching too, you know.
Oh, turn that corner. Ooh, great slide.
That's good.
A little topside dodge.
DoCo needs to get some cutters. I think the D's kind of packed it in tight, and we're dodging hard and going to the net, but there's not a lot of movement behind there. It makes it easy on the defense to time their slides and communicate.
Absolutely. That's one of the biggest things. If you're not moving off ball, the defense can focus on exactly what they need to do. Seeing a little more movement on the crease. DoCo's kind of looks like they're setting up looks like a 2-2-2, or kind of just shifting, popping crease guys up to the top and top guys down to the crease. They move back into a 1-3-2. It looks like they're shifting their offense. I don't know if see
that's a
great finish. Another bouncer. DoCo's coaches harping on that.
Yeah, right. Another lefty face dodge there around the defender. Gotta love that.
Seen a lot of lefty goals in the last 3 games.
Yeah, it's a nice feed too by the passer there on the backside. Kind of found a lane and zipped it through there just in time. The faster you spin the ball, obviously, engage the defender, either draw a slide, but even if you don't, if we can get the ball to the backside and attack opposite, that's typically going to be, the best way to go after these defenses.
Oh yeah. Get the goalie moving cross crease or get him turned around. Looks like that was a illegal screen, I think.
I don't know what he called that.
I don't know what he called it.
These refs don't have the funky shirts on. I'm disappointed to see that.
Yeah. Got to run down there at halftime and get him some. DoCo's doing real well with the ball movement. Their possessions are pretty huge. Advance had their one opportunity on offense, and DoCo's pretty much had the ball for the rest of the period.
Good check by, yeah.
I spoke too soon there.
Good check by the defender there. Got on his hands right as he's trying to make the pass.
Got a quick restart for Advance. Probably have to hold it a little bit, get their defense a rest. That was about a 6-minute possession. Advance working from behind the goal. Number 42, Tommy Barnes. The shot. Ooh, got a little battle on the back corner. 2-on-1.
Ooh, nice play.
Man ball situation right there.
Tough bounce. Good hustle by the defender there, battling 2 guys.
Oh, reverse action going. Nice little shake. Nice take, got the backup by Advance.
Yeah, pretty good hard take there too, down the alley, spun back to his left. Slide got there just in time to help.
A little 2-man game at GLE. See if that's going to work out for him. Clearing out the right side. Oh, what a goal. I don't think he was out of GLE yet.
Yeah, tucked that one in there. Tight angle, but a good hard take.
What was that, number 19? Looked like that was number 18, Garrick Wong. It's pretty cool too. A lot of the times you'll see 2020s and 2021s playing up with the 2019s, but it looks like both these teams are just all pure incoming seniors, which is awesome to see. One team from California, one team from Colorado. Nice face-off win for Advance. It's a good spin there for Joe Sonsini with the long pole. Thought about taking a shot.
Thought about it there.
Yeah.
I respect that. Those guys work hard enough, you know. You got to take advantage, get your looks when you can.
We had a pull from one of our SD United teams that I actually coached in high school. Long stick midi, crushing it with the goals. I think he had 4 or 5 goals as a pull this tournament.
Wow.
I know last weekend in 5 games he had 10 goals, I think. So it was pretty huge. I'm proud of the kids. So
yeah, no doubt.
And I love being able to watch my players. I got a bunch of my players out here on some of the SD United teams, and like I said, I knew a bunch of the Vegas guys. I really like. That's one. And
man.
He eats it.
Just shook it off there. Not worried about it.
Not worried about it at all.
Oh, maybe.
Carson Caps kind of a little phased there, but it's not too worried about it at all. Oh, I think he's. Have to fix his helmet.
Still feeling it, maybe.
Yeah, there he goes.
The aggressive take offensively from out there. Maybe try to catch the goalie off guard a little bit, but. There it is. Find the matchup. Go at the shorty. Draw a slide.
Yep.
Nice switch off there.
Absolutely. Sniff that one out.
That's where you got to be careful setting picks big on big, right? It makes it a little bit easier for the defender to jump out like that.
Absolutely. Especially that close to the sideline there, too.
Yeah, no doubt. Typically, unless you got a short stick covering you, it's almost better to just get out of the way and let them clear through behind you.
Oh. Ah. Would have loved to see him stick that. That was a pretty clear. Got about 7.5 minutes left in the half. Got a tie ball game. It's the third close game. I think I've said it 3 or 4 times. This is what we'd love to see.
It's good defense right there. Sit on the hands. Don't let them pull the trigger.
Keep her running right by.
Yeah, those are the turnovers that'll hurt you. The simple ones, just passing the ball around the outside. You don't mind giving the ball away if it's a good hard take or a tipped fat pass or something, but got to take care of the ball on the perimeter. There's another example of it.
Yeah, right there.
Kind of got forced into a bad position.
And then, yeah, that's one thing you see with club lacrosse a lot. You have a lot of guys not playing together, not on the same page, used to their teammates maybe cutting to a certain spot where another of their high school teammates cut to a certain spot where one of the kid from another team might not be doing that. I think we saw Vegas do it last game where guy was supposed to be at X, wasn't there. He made a pass and went right out of bounds.
Yeah, and these are pretty small rosters too, so end of the tournament, wouldn't be surprised these guys are getting a little bit tired. That's a great look right there.
Great cross crease look and finish. Number 15, Gavin Gregor.
Great find, great handle on the backside.
DoCo takes the lead 2-1, about 5 minutes left in the half. I think I see this one coming out to a little defensive standoff again towards the end of the game, but I could be mistaken.
Yeah, that's when you start to, you see more drop passes and more turnovers, more ground balls when the teams are getting tired. These offenses, we'll see how they hold up through the second half here after a long weekend of games.
Ooh, nice move. DoCo moving it around real quick. Looking to capitalize on their last goal. Get that 2-goal lead. A little cushion. See a dodge here from Connor Terrell. Oh. What? These kids. Wow. Just snuck it in there.
That's what you want to see. Great alley dodge there. He drew the slide, moved the ball quick, got out of his stick, and then hard cutters off ball.
We had
look to the inside.
A little assist by Logan Naves, and the goal by personally my favorite name on the field, J.R. Sullivan. Sharing the namesake. Don't see too many JRs out there, so got to give him a little shout out.
That's just good offense right there. 3 or 4 guys working together to make that happen.
Ooh. Face-off win by Advance. Oh.
Ooh.
I don't know if the ref's going to call that one.
Yeah, throw the flag.
Look, there he goes.
It's good effort. Just got to be careful.
It's one of those things, those referees need to call that sooner so we can get down and play some D.
That's a great pick right there.
Oh.
What a shot.
Outside rip down the left alley. Got a lot of lefty shooters out here, so that'll give Advance their second goal, and it'll wave off that penalty, that offsides penalty.
Yeah, it looked like they've done that before. Well-timed pick to a guy who looks like a lefty down the alley and ripped it off stick side on the goal. That's a great shot.
Number 2,
well-timed pick.
Jack Galler with the goal. Look out for that guy. 4.2 GPA coming down the left alley. Face-off win for Advance. Oh.
Another flag down
Another
here.
Flag.
See a man-up situation.
So that'll be a 60-second penalty. We're doing the double time for the running time game, so they'll be man down until about a minute left in the half. See what they can do with it. See if they can tie it up here. Vance not looking to rush anything. Just feeling out the man down defense. Oh. Good take.
Pretty good look there.
Defense did a good job of recovering. That was a quick penalty there. Oh, I was mistaken. It was a 45-second penalty. Apologize.
DoCo doing a great job shutting off the adjacent pass there.
Tiptoeing that sideline real. About a minute left. See if Vance can tie it up. A little sloppy shot there. Feeling the pressure a little bit.
Yeah, another good lift by the defender, getting under his hands when he's trying to shoot.
.30 seconds. Nice little hedge there. Oh, great eat. Could have been a killer there. 10 seconds left. Little sideline. They got to get that ball below that whistle. Little Gilman going. Oh, good defense. Nothing you can do there. All right, so we got a 3-2 game. DoCo taking the lead going into the half. We'll be back with you guys in about 2 minutes.
What do you desire? What makes you itch? What sort of a situation would you like? So I always ask the question, what would you like to do if money were no object? How would you really enjoy spending your life? Well, it's so amazing. As a result of our kind of educational system, crowds of students say, well, we'd like to be painters, we'd like to be poets, we'd like to be writers, but as everybody knows, you can't earn any money that way. Another person says, well, I'd like to live an out-of-doors life and ride horses. I say, do you want to teach in a riding school? Let's go through with it. What do you want to do? When we finally got down to something which the individual says he really wants to do, I will say to him, you do that. And forget the money. Because if you say that getting the money is the most important thing, you will spend your life completely wasting your time. You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living, that is, to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid. What do you desire? What makes you itch? What sort of a situation would you like? So I always ask the question, what would you like to do if money were no object? How would you really enjoy spending your life? Well, it's so amazing. As a result of our kind of educational system, crowds of students say, well, we'd like to be painters, we'd like to be poets, we'd like to be writers.
All right, we're back here in the second half of the 2019 championship Adrenaline Western Prime. First ensuing face-off, we got advanced with a W. We got number 48, Joey Dahlkemper, looking like he's kind of dominating that face-off X. That's kind of crucial. Ground balls and face-offs are, oh, let's go.
Wow. He's been looking for that opportunity. The last few times he's been over half, he's had a couple chances, and this time he finally capitalizes on it.
Yeah, number 5, John Mills. We said it before. We saw him looking for it.
That's right. Caught the defense sleeping a little bit there. He kind of dodged and pulled it out and then re-dodged, and no help to be found in the middle of the field there. That's a great hard take.
That'll tie up the game in the first 30 seconds of the half. So
I think we anticipated seeing the energy turn up a little bit here. That's a good start for that.
Kind of cool that you see they're doing the face-offs kind of off the star. It's one of those things they try not to do them on the star. You see there's a dot in the middle. I don't think that's necessarily supposed to be there, but most of the games they've been doing off the star, which is a little cool, a little respect for the home team. Oh, and whoa.
Physicality's picked up a little bit here.
Absolutely. A tough rumble going on. DoCo coming up with the ball, getting their possession, looking to regain that lead. Looking like they're just thinking about making that pass to the crease, but ooh.
We're going to see a zone D here.
That's what it looks like is going on. You hear those coaches down there yelling green. Absolutely. That's one of those things at the club level. Zone defense is real hard to break because you don't really have too much time to adjust.
Yeah.
You just got to hope that your players kind of know from what you've been working with. And it looks like the DoCo guys kind of know what they're doing there.
Yeah.
Just a little errant pass there, but
that's the plan, right? I work to a T. Stay tight, stay compact, get sticks and lanes, and try and knock something down before giving up a shot.
absolutely.
Hopefully your goalie can make the outside save, and fortunately they got a stick on it there pretty quickly in the possession.
You see that LSM, Joe Mills, staying out there on offense.
I like it.
That's awesome. Coach saw him get a goal, give him the go-ahead. Oh, there he goes.
I can't imagine these teams are practicing too much zone offense. So throwing it in as a wrinkle, I don't mind that strategy. I wouldn't want to watch teams play zone the entire game from a spectator's perspective.
No.
But once in a while to catch the offense off guard.
And it worked. It worked perfectly there. Let's see if they go right back into it. Looks like they're playing a little bit of man, but we'll hear if we hear that green call again.
I know back in the old days when I was playing, typically you go into that if you'd played a couple of minutes of man-on-man defense in a row, and then the ball goes out of bounds and kind of gives the defense an opportunity to reset, catch their breath, and then typically we would go right back to man-to-man the next possession. That looks like what they've done here as well. And
that's impressive. That I mean, you get a club team doing that. You don't get too much time with these teams. I mean, you play 2 months out of the summer, and you're done. You know, you get maybe 2 practices a week. Nothing compared to the high school or college grind where you're working 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week, working on schemes, doing chalk talks, all that kind of stuff. I mean, some clubs may be doing that, and it looks like Advance might be one of them. Oh, nice save.
Great soak by the goalie there. He dropped to the ground with the head of the shooter's stick. Great job tracking that one.
Nice defense there, not letting him get topside on him. This looks like we're going to dodge from X. Little ISO here. One-on-one, great defense. Oh, got the attackman. Looks like they got an attackman caught down on defense. DoCo went right after it. Oh.
It's that high bouncer we've seen a few times today. Couldn't put it on cage, though.
Going right back to that zone right now.
And again, it kind of surprises the offense, I think.
Right away. I think that's their plan right now, is to get it right in the middle of the offense, moving the ball around. We'll see if it bites them, because sometimes when you do it, you get guys in the wrong position and not early enough, and they can strike.
Yeah, it looked like one of the defenders broke a stick, so the offense trying to take advantage of the odd man situation, but threw it away there in the meantime.
Working that pick and roll game. Oh, great defense. Textbook defense right there. See him turning, getting his arms out. Got a little lift and push. Nothing's going.
That's a good job playing short stick D midi right there. Get a couple jams.
Oh,
wow.
I don't know if no goal. Didn't look. It looked like he was pushed. He wasn't look like he's pushed in. He definitely jumped. Unfortunately, I love to see that kind of stuff. That's my favorite thing about the MLL. The dive is still there.
Yeah, exactly. That's a pretty good move by the offense there.
No, it looks like maybe the lights just got in his eyes there. Just completely lost that one. Double on that. Nice. A little BTB pass to get it Get it to safety.
Respect that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting their bearings again before the attack.
Yeah, pretty quiet second half here after that first goal to open it up. I thought we might see a little bit more offensive action, but.
What a take. Good save.
Big goalie in net there. Takes up a lot of space.
Oh, yeah.
Did a good job getting a stick on that one.
And it looks like DoCo does have 2 goalies on the roster, so it looks like they had made the switch at halftime.
Nice check.
We got Chandler Naiman in there from Cherry Creek now.
This is a ground ball battle right here.
Might be a push call coming up. Oh, cross check. So
that's a tough bounce there. Bunch of guys working hard out there for that one, but maybe just got the stick on him there a little bit too much.
It's going to be a cross-checking penalty. It's going to be a 90-second penalty. The penalties are time and a half.
Let's see what they got drawn up here. Let's see. Coach Bachlet has in his man-up repertoire.
Oh, what a... That is clean.
Tee.
That is clean. Just the cut right through the middle. Caught the defense kind of sleeping a little bit. Got right through.
And on that note, I'm going to have to jump off here.
All right. Well, it's great working with you, Zach.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss the tail end of this one, but a lot of fun. Good lacrosse out here, and appreciate you guys letting me stop in.
Take it easy, man. All right, so you just got me. Lucky you guys. Oh, Michelle's jumping back on. Right. Rachel jumping back on. I apologize. A little awkward situation going on over here in the broadcasting booth. We're a little red in the face over here. So we got Rachel jumping back on for the end of this game. Just hit about the 10-minute mark. Got another flag down. Going to need the DoCo to get a possession to stop the clock, but get the whistle. Vance gets it back.
Jared, what are your takeaways from this weekend now that we're sort of wrapping up the last game here?
Honestly, this for me, we had been talking about this for weeks. We had a ton of great games out here. So I was keeping I was recording scores for all the teams pretty much the whole weekend. So I have a good grasp on what happened, what was going on, and I don't think there was many games that were outside of 2-goal games. I know personally some of my coworkers, Coach SD United, they said that pretty much they didn't have a great weekend, but pretty much all of their games were within 2, which is good to see, because at least they're exciting games. We had a ton of ties in the pool Brett plays because we only do a 3-minute overtime. Oh, what a goal.
Ricochet off the pipes there. That's an amazing goal for Advance.
Number 2, Jack Goller. I think that's his second of the game. Pretty nifty shot right there. But yeah, it's a good weekend. I mean, you always want to see games like this where it's going back and forth. It's 4-4 with 8 minutes left in a championship game at the highest level. You can't really ask for anything more than that. And it's just been an amazing weekend. Even on the girls' side too, absolutely. On the girls' side, I have a newfound love for women's lacrosse now after watching some of these girls play this weekend, because I don't get to see it too often out here on the West Coast. We don't get it televised too often either. But I do watch the NCAA finals for both men's and women's, and the girls' games actually. I think you probably saw the All-American game yesterday, but that was a much better game than the boys' game in terms of score. It was, I think, it ended up 11-11 in the last little bit.
Well, if it's an excellent segue, JR, thank you. So if you would like to see more women's lacrosse, you can watch the Women's Professional Lacrosse League games on LaxAllStars. So it's been great this weekend being here as part of LaxAllStars and helping represent the Women's Professional League. But Adrenaline's just has run a great event, and LaxAllStars is so grateful to be a part of it. It's been a really nice weekend for everybody.
I'm glad to hear. That's one thing as an employee and event manager. That's the best thing to hear at the end of the event. So we're looking forward to being back here next year too. And we have a couple more events coming up this next week. We actually have one in Pennsylvania I'm heading out to tomorrow, and then another one in Park City on Friday and Saturday. We get a couple weeks off, 4th of July little break, get out to Colorado, go up to Orange County, and then we're done for the summer. So we're right in the middle of the summer circuit, and I think pretty much anyone that's played or coached lacrosse knows how the summer grind goes, and it's definitely a lot of work, but it's even more fun. So.
Yeah, well, this has been a great event. I'm sure LaxAllStars will be happy to be back again next year. Just this cool venue, some great lacrosse, and glad to see they added the women's All-American game, and it was a great way to kick it off. The game doesn't get much better than that. It was tight between North and South, so we'll look for some of these the 2019 girls to be in that game next year.
Absolutely. I think we're going to start working on doing a players to watch too for the next couple of years, where games like this you can see, oh, this guy's a rising junior, he'll probably be in the All-American game next year, because I do know there are five or six boys that are definitely going to be in the All-American game next year. And talking to our women's director, Kelly Connors, she was telling me there's definitely a couple of her players and some of the tenacity players are definitely going to be on. Ooh.
It's a great roll dodge there
nice
for
finish.
DoCo. Go up one, a little under 6
Cole
minutes
Kissel.
left.
Cole Kissel with the advantage for DoCo. So we'll see how this last little bit plays out, but I mean, we've seen it. Teams kind of getting a little nerves towards the end. Turnovers by both teams on the last two games. So we'll see if the older boys will be doing the same thing. But I don't anticipate that at all. I anticipate this to come down to the wire. We'll see how we go. See if DoCo can keep that no blemishes on their record for the weekend, or advance. I'm sorry. A little hard fought face-off. I think we knew where the ball was.
A little chippy here. We saw that personal foul over here at the 50, and now look like there's a little bit of pushing going on.
Absolutely. As you know, as a player, it's hard. It's hard sometimes to keep your cool out there, especially in end of a championship game. But that said, sometimes that'll make the difference in a game. If you're not playing like you should and getting too chippy, you can really hurt your team. So we'll see how that plays out.
Maintain composure here.
Got a timeout by DoCo. Minute timeout. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Looks like.
Any surprises for you this weekend in the play? Any teams come up that you didn't think would be as successful as they are? Anyone? Actually,
we do have a team that's Venom I think they're from Kansas City. They're actually warming up on the other end of the field. They came out. I didn't really know too much about either their team at all, and I got a chance to talk with their director, Dave Melvin, a lot this weekend. They came out. Unfortunately they missed out on the second seed from I think it was a head-to-head with DoCo. They ended up missing out on that, but they came out with a strong showing, and they're not necessarily a newer program, but they're getting bigger. It was a smaller program that's now growing, so that one was pretty huge. Vegas Strong was kind of a late addition for us, and that was awesome for us. They made it to the championship, lost by 1 goal at the very end of the game, so a little heartbreaker for them, but we're glad to have them out here, and sure we'll have them back here again next year.
DoCo's going to stretch out this possession as long as they can.
Absolutely.
You're being up 1. Just 4 minutes left. Nice look inside.
Oh, that would have been huge. Looks like this is going to go to advance. Advance getting the possession. Looking to tie it up here at the end of the game.
They got plenty of time here, but Just we need to maintain possession, take care of the ball.
This clear is huge, and might have just jinxed him. Don't
He's able
believe
to
it.
recover from that fumble.
Oh, let's see. Just
It's a
keep
great
it
game.
clean. Oh, we got a timeout called. What is this? Uh-oh.
Be interesting to see what they do here.
Interesting.
On a,
We'll see.
Do you expect DoCo to put on pressure or kind of sink back in? You think they're generally a high-risk defense, or?
They were playing a little pressure last time. I don't know about the 2019s, but in this situation, what I do, and I tell the guys to keep it calm and cool. Don't overcommit. Don't do anything too crazy. You got a goal lead. There's 3 minutes left in the game. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't need the ball back. You just need to keep them away from the goal.
Yep.
So what you don't want to see here is guys going for back checks, overcommitting. But the biggest thing here is that, well, a lot of times high school players don't understand. They'll go for that back takeaway check, and they're giving up. Oh, wow, that triple was huge.
Yeah, Advance has to kind of be more situationally aware, know where the defenders are, and get rid of that ball a little quicker.
Great ground ball. That was a huge ground ball by number 24, Riley Fisher. That honestly could if they hold this, they hold this for the end of the game. Oh, wow.
Foul here. No. Looks like a held whistle.
There we go. So if DoCo can hold on to this for the end of the game, I'm giving the game ball to Riley Fisher. That was a huge, huge ground ball with 3 defenders around, or three riding attackmen around, and a long pole, getting it up and down, getting it down the field. Impressive. I don't anticipate seeing any shots here. We'll see if the referees call that stall warning I was talking about earlier, because there we go. That could be the dagger.
Yeah, that is the dagger.
Could be the dagger.
And that was just a great, simple backdoor cut there by the attacker.
Jackson Berger.
DoCo, recognizing his defender kind of fell asleep there, and a nice high percentage shot.
That seems to be DoCo's MO for this game. So we'll see. They need to hurry this up. Advanced players are ready. So DoCo doesn't get it. This is one of those situations. DoCo doesn't get their players out there quick. It could just go straight to Advance, because that's an easy way to stall.
A little stall, yeah. A minute and a half is gonna be tough here with the running clock, but we'll see if
they need to score one before that minute marker. This game might be over.
Another big ground ball here.
There we go. DoCo with the GB. I think that might do it. Oh,
we have an injury on the field here.
Stop the clocks.
Does the clock stop on an injury?
Should at under 2.
Okay.
Reset. Oh,
looks like we'll have the clock stopped here.
They stopped it. They're probably going to reset it.
Timeout on the field for injury. It's about a minute left here. DoCo's up 2 on Advance. See if they can pull it out for the win.
Yeah,
Go two for two here on the Western Prime Championship games.
Looks like he's getting up off the field. Hopefully he can get up on his own power. That's you were saying before. You never want to see anyone getting injured.
Looks like potentially a knee here, the way they're assessing him.
And I didn't see anyone hit him, so that's always a problem there. Those injuries where it's non-contact.
Yeah.
Never want to see that in any sport. But he looks like he's hurting. That's unfortunate. We've got one minute left in the game. Man, never want to see that.
DoCo's going to have possession here. Right
DoCo
around
has possession, yeah. So
15.
About to double the ball. It looks like, I don't know what that defender's doing back there, but maybe they got something up their sleeve that I don't know about. They're looking to double the ball here, but what I see is I see 1, 2, 3 guys wide open. They're doubling the ball here. They're leaving 42 upfield. I'm getting the ball.
Yeah, that defender at midfield's.
Oh, but they turn it away. Tipped off dark, but still right now you throw. Oh, he's keeping it.
Yeah, that weak side's wide open.
Oh, what
six taking the ball there.
Toe drag, another toe drag. Oh, underhand pass, man. That some nice stick work right there.
Looks like we have is that offsides there.
Offsides. Dang. That's not
Just
something you
don't think
want.
there's going to be enough time here for
There's
Advance to get 2.
Yes, there's no chance this, as they do not stop the clock for any reason, unfortunately. Unless there's an injury.
Another 20
obviously.
seconds here. They need a quick goal. Nice double team.
Push. That's the game, though.
Oh,
That's
you'd hate to see that kind of.
Call that game.
Yeah. That's a frustrated push there by the defenseman.
Unfortunate, but looks
that
like
will
it was.
Do it.
Oh, I don't know why that's.
Should be the ball game here.
It should be the ball game.
2 seconds left.
Don't know what. They stopped the clock for a reason, but there are 2 seconds left here. And yep, that'll do it. So DoCo bringing home the championship in 2 divisions, 2019-2020. Finishing the weekend on a high note.
Thanks for having us here. The team at LaxAllStars is really happy to be here.
Yeah.
And we will see you here next year.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, guys.